The Advantage 6 Estimate Window 1 Video Script. Working with an existing estimate. The estimate window in Advantage 6 is where you will build and maintain your estimates. When you log in to Advantage 6, a blank estimate window is displayed. The features and functions are assessed from the estimate ribbon above the grid. The primary estimating functions are grouped by actions, phases, items, assemblies, and estimate modifiers. When there is no estimate open, most icons on the ribbon are disabled. To open an existing estimate, click the Open icon on the ribbon. The estimate list is displayed. The estimates appear in alphabetical order by title. Each column in the list can be sorted by clicking on the column title. To find the last estimates you worked on, click Date Last Modified twice. Select the estimate to open and click OK. When the estimate first opens, it will display one line for each phase with the dollar amount in the total column. Above the grid, but below the ribbon, there is an additional panel for displaying running totals for cost and price as you build the estimate. There are also checkboxes to show extended lines and to show prices, as well as buttons to expand, collapse, or print the estimate grid. Each phase has a plus sign next to the phase number. Click on the plus sign and the divisions that are currently included in the phase are shown. There will be a dollar amount in the total column for each division. Each division has a plus sign on the division line title. Click on the plus sign and the line items included in that phase division are displayed. You can also click the Expand Grid button in the top panel to see all of the items in the estimate. Editing estimate cost items. You can change most of the fields on the estimate grid. Before you do, you need to understand how any changes you make affect the estimate. We will look at each field shown on the grid. The first column is the phase number. The second column is a checkbox that lets the program know that you don't want cost changed by any automatic process such as applying a different modifier. The Diff Column tells you what division the cost item is in. Divisions are added automatically to a phase when you transfer a cost item from that division to the estimate. The division number is not editable. The line number determines the order of the cost items within each division. Change the line number to rearrange the order of items within the division. Item code is the cost book database item number for each item. The description is the cost description for each item. The Finalize checkbox column is an optional feature for you to indicate that you are satisfied with the line item and don't need to review it. This will save you time as you finalize your estimate to present to your customer. The UOFM column is the unit of measure for the item, typically like EA for each or LF for linear foot, SF for square foot, and so on. The quantity column contains the number you need for each unit of measure. When you transfer a cost item to an estimate, the unit of measure, material cost, labor cost, subcontract cost, and other cost information are added to the estimate. In some cases, the quantity is automatically calculated for you based on the dimensions of the phase where the item is transferred. Any item with a unit of measure of each will automatically have a quantity of 1. There are markup fields for all 4 cost fields. You can change the markup on each individual cost item in the estimate. Man hours. This tells you how long the cost item should take to install, based on the unit of measure. The item's short specification and detail specification appear at the end of the grid line. To see the full descriptions, click on the description and the full text will appear in a balloon caption. These fields are editable only in the Estimate Revise a Cost Line window. Revise a cost line. While you can change most fields in the grid, when there are a number of changes to be made, it is often easier to bring up the Estimate Revise a Cost Line window. Click on the Edit Item icon. in the Estimate ribbon to display the window. Notice that there is a word processing box for editing the detail specification, which allows you to add formatting such as bullets, bolding, and underlining. You can also spell check the text and pop up a calculator to assist you in making cost changes. This form also shows you which cost book the item was originally transferred from. If you had entered dimensions for the phase, they will be displayed at the top of the form. A number of cost items have dimension flags, which allow the program to calculate the item quantity based on the phase dimensions. If the item you're editing has dimension flags, they will be shown on the form. After you have made your changes, click OK to return to the estimate grid. Adding an item to an estimate by clicking the Add Item icon in the Estimate ribbon. In the Estimate grid, place the cursor where you want to add the item by highlighting the line that will be above the new item. Then click Add Item icon. A window will pop up showing you what phase and division you're currently in. Fill in the rest of the item number. If it is an existing item in the current cost book, the description will be displayed. If it is not found, then enter the new description. Click Add to Estimate. The Revise a Cost Line window is displayed to allow you to add or edit information before writing the new item to the estimate. Click OK when finished, and the new line item will appear below the item you highlighted. Deleting an estimate line item. Select the item or items you want to delete and click the Delete Item icon in the Estimate ribbon. Click Yes to delete the items. The items are immediately removed and the running totals recalculated. You can also delete items by highlighting the items and hitting the Delete key on the keyboard. In the next video, additional estimate window functions will be covered, including copy, cut and paste, changing costs by a %, undoing cost changes, save as, and spell check.